for beef. Beef for beef. Abusia, mo can't landlord will say. A music industry game, no. A beef ni team. It is a on TV beef, dear Abusia. On train. On train no nya said the biaro now already all patcho the biaro now all solve case now all solve issue no yem pesa adie no se beef ni set na se landlord na se wo madwobro basa na ya de hayen all right ebusiafo Iwo bi akwa ba ediba Bargon TV edi e frame ya edi twum Edward o frame Bargon so a beje so na Samini ana wakọ Twitter eniyema bi edi ato ne Twitter a o kire se eniyema bi a Sarkodie aye no entwaye na tu ono Samini no Sarkodie ne no ani ni ye a chese na enye fedi agrokra na we na and the dusty enso hosti Sarkodie ewo ni show so a chese obusa Sarkodie say na Twitter Samini Twitter and wahu na so hu yen so asen na ofa no a che say abusuan wo de hwe tweet no we and the dusty every day tweet no.
Samini, well, coming up with some there were a lot of tweets on Twitter going on. He says, not sure I'll need, okay, someone, looks like he says, I did Love Rocks for free under 24 hours. He's just a low when it comes to returning favors. That's all. Unlike him, I do my own hooks and verses. I don't need features to blow like I die. You know what time it is, Sarkodie, we should direct. He says, not sure I'll need a verse from Sark, but if he ever does need one, I'm not interested, and that's facts. He knows this himself. Oh yeah, look, sometimes I don't play that. Yes or no be problem for him, so it go slow you and your project go dull. He did it to me on Burning EP. And he says, I got nothing against Sarkodie, and he knows it. He also know that he owe me personal apology for the blue ticks after having me send 3 tracks and he choosing one. After asking me if it was a single or an album, to which I answered it's an EP. He's like, cool. He's here to respond. So these are tweets from Samini.
Yeah, the same way it caught everybody off guard. It's the same. So we'll just have to get the details as to what actually could be the issue before we can actually comment, because you don't want to say stuff, because I don't know where he's coming from at this point. So when we get to what it is about, we'll definitely put a comment to it.
Well, where he's coming from is the fact that
I understand the tweet, but what I'm saying is it could be more than that. So you have to be very careful how you because I always treat things how I would. I see things how I would have reacted, which is wrong, but then that's my logic. My point was, because I felt a certain type of way, I'll hit you up and say, oh, this and this and that. Yeah, and I doubt that personally having issues with people would make me want to let the public know, because Twitter is not gonna solve. I don't think you can even actually make your point on Twitter. They will dissect it and make it look a certain type of way. So if I have a personal issue, even if you're actually wrong, I will have to tell you, Bulldog, whether you respond or not. At least I've told you. So that's why I want to know exactly what it is before you make.
The Sarkodie kano eno nso nokre efise obi kasem na asem na woni akono kano se woni baabi asem no o ka firi a ebetimi kura ba se asem no se de o kano no enye sa na tie enti hu hia se onipa no nkasa be kasem na si wanim na wa kirekire no wahu baabi a o kasem ni firi ankasa na wonso wahu kwan a befa so a wabua no enti na empanimvo ze ye mpentem mu aten. What you say? Ye pentemu mu aten. Na busua enkosi ho ana and the dusty ekwo so sanfre Samini ewo live show. What you say? Emani san explaining the entia oni Sarkodie wo beef no. Eho na menti ase no.
Remix. I don't think it went down too well with him, because he would have loved to be on the bang 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 bang. I know.
But the DJ Fast production.
Exactly. But I wanted him on the Loud City production, which was a remix. So that was out the way. Then fast forward down the line, because I know I've done more than just one feature for him and he just put one out. I know that I can always feel free and ask for any track I want him on if I feel like he would work with it.
Say, yes, Samini na adwin nyina ene say ankone de onimisa ka owaye bia ma Sarkodie anase Sarkodie a future no ne nwom so anti no one de ankonim say e bia ankono so hia Sarkodie mu a anka Sarkodie betimi aboa no na so abusua yanku yanim ankoba ne saa.
So I told him I'm working on something, I need him on it. And he said, okay, send me a few, let me see what I feel about them. I send you 3 tracks, you choose one. And then you ask me, is it an album or is it a single or what are you doing? I'm like, yeah, I'm working on an EP and this is the very last track. We were talking in, I think, May, in April or something, and I wanted to release the thing in July. I told him this is the very last track. He's like, cool. And
not just what a young tray and was sending my Sarkodie. And Sarkodie we say, album and I say a EP. Album there and I say Kobe, but a EP there, not just a yard or bear no. Because according to conversation, because what's sending young tray, amame, that's my friend what we say. And you now over say no album and I say a EP. Not just a me why say album and EP no me interest back then womb 18 mammy ebusa no. Not just say okay me favorite ade amagia to me say me what I said it's a brass Samini catch and say or work on no what I said say a bit near EP what I said and no not just say o de yanku
then fast forward down the line, Sark never responded. He never said anything about the song. He never did the song. Anytime I would ask WhatsApp, it's a blue tick. He can go on his WhatsApp, WhatsApp right now and check my last messages to him. Even my invitation to the listening of my EP. He read it and it was blue tick. So me, I know they take that too personal, but I know that's how he rolls. But when the fans came at me, like, okay, why am I feeling too entitled by saying, I asked him for a verse and he didn't do it. Here's the background to what I mean by I would not expect to do anything with him, because if I ask him for a track or if I have an arrangement for him to send me a track, he would delay me. But I don't delay people. Luckily for me, I don't need anybody's verse or anybody's chorus to make a hit song. You can play my catalog. The only song I have on my catalog that's a hit song featuring someone else is Wizkid's Time Bomb. Yes, reverse the roles. You can tell me how many Sark songs that has people on there. That's what I told his people on the Twitter platform, because they were getting me furious by making me feel like me from 2001 is kissing Sark's backside, Sark from 2009 for a verse. When fans are those that ask for these things, otherwise I per se, if you check my catalog, I would not need an additional voice on my song necessarily to make any waves. When I put him on my own remix, where did it go? It could not surpass my own itself. That is the strength I have over my creativity. You know, I don't have anything against Sark, which is what I said in the tweet.
Okay.
But I was offended the way he treated me, and that is where I pegged him from that time till today. I don't message Sark for anything. He doesn't message me for anything.
Okay, Samini.
Going forward, I would not seek a verse from him, knowing how he can delay and distort my plans.
Okay, so Sark, all right.
People know how people are actually treating people on the ground as compared to how people make it seem when they come and they sugarcoat things. Sark, you know, force for me. He did a baby listen. You know, force for me. You be my small boy. You know that. We did on the Sark was the first guy that rapped and said he wants to blow and become like Samini in one of his very first raps. Later on, when he went out and said, Kobisa Yogi Dogi de Sonny Bali de Kobisa Sonny Bali de Yogi de Samini. I mean, besides, said, then I Yogi de Samini. No. After about radio star, they asked him, he said he's not really a Samini fan, so he doesn't really listen to the songs like that, so he doesn't know the song they're talking about. Same guy that said in his earlier freestyles that he wants to be like Samini. Guess what? Here is the Samini in 2023 still, my guy. Don't play. All
right, Samini. Well, thank you very much for talking to us. I'm so grateful.
It's a forum. It's a forum. If I'm privileged, I would like to hear a response from my brother. Say he's there in the studio.
We'll have a conversation.
All right. Okay. So he says, well, if you heard him correctly, he says you will have a conversation. Well, thank you very much.
No, we won't have a conversation.
Hello. Okay.
No, people might.
Yentie Sarkodie nso eye ne respond odema eye Samini eye ensam we nyina Samini kafa eye Sarkodie ho no yentie respond eye landlord eye obede pombede kensak edema eye Samini.
Thank you, Captain.
Right, sorry?
People might think you cut him off.
People might think.
I beg, when they call him again, just so that people don't read.
Right, because please, if you can call him back, I'll be grateful.
And you
If they're like, no, because
so it's all friendly and I'm casting you, but I won't tell you.
Well, I understand.
You get me. So, but it's all good. Him feeling like that, I don't have any control over that. I can only say sorry to how he feels, not necessarily because I agree with everything he's saying, but if that's how he feels, I don't think I have any. But my drink really the things that he's talking about. And to make some things clear, I said in the beginning, I treat things differently from how people would treat things. So every person in this industry has some. I wouldn't call it pain because I don't care, because that doesn't mean that it doesn't happen to you.
Every muna beef assertive. If it's a beef na kasarum. Shase was shatawale any kwadu sharing. What I said, yem pese said the amrado, ebo, etro, yes, peace letter. Any command, sir, strong man, any or the saying, any one kasa can sack, any or the saying, no baroni no. Yem pese, sir, peace letter no, another sir, peace no. A beya duma this year. This year, mama, ya do man ye. Yeah, wouldn't say, why you mama pain, what pain. What I say, it is an import, se bimponia. Oh, permanent friend, oh, bra, and Asiminia, oh, this and that, intimi, anything, and far a yibi anything, and to swan, I say, this year, when person may a numbia, etino, yen share, ebia, or nest a ye, and I say, Bibisa, one net de Bokwaba, but only pano, I say no room, what's your flow, the pano, I say, I catch and say, up one, I say, a yippin, I say, me, why no, oh, dear to me say. Emudi obeye bia no be den obeboa no ama naye what I say but ankwan kwosi sa won ankwan kwosi sa na che say onipa no so ono so te ono no so do ho adwempone ahye ni tirim o odo ho adwempone ahye otiri afa na say waba be chọchọ nsem a o ka say o ne oka no ogitum na o de o ye sorry but enye ni nyina na ogitum enye ni nyina na ogitum say masa se beef na seti ama beef ni seti na jai se enye ni nyina na agitum enye ni nyina na agitum sen unim se entertainment industry na ni beef na nam what I say any beef na nam tinka we ka beef ni ba ye no na ka we wabo rest studio na ka Samini to wabo rest studio na ka beef no asserting or the saying tracks what I say na ka ye koya nim wo de ba ya Roman father landlord Roman father obede pombede Roman father eba ya na wapa chew eba ya osu enye hwe eba ya osie nyama nenka sak obehwe no wahwe ohusu yi obehwe ohusu yi I beg you wa hwe ohusu yi se beef ni set ya mesrew Bora studio ye hia beef ma yaduma enye mayen aduma enye abusia na eno no Samini ene sak entokwa no enyina na ene ase kire ase se de tie ne se de kofa ba enyina na ye de asomo no best also be follow BARGONTV now be like your page no with us my crowd bye bye.